It's the PK and DK Show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK Show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
I get so mad like when we start the show and I don't have the cover image on there, and then you just look us and we're looking at us and we're like, oh, what's going on here? And then I'm like, oh, again, I suck, I stink. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, pretty good.
Yeah. We got our little lava lamp going.
This is the part of the show where we act like we haven't been hanging out for the last 2 hours talking about the show. So,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you guys can't tell.
Professional podcasting, my friends. That's what we got going on here. First and foremost, thank you very much for joining us live. We appreciate you. We got another phrase that pays, PK's phrase, the DK's phrase. I got to write this down.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Why is that the
you
one thing that...
stink at this?
I do stink at that. I don't know why. That's the one thing that, like, now consistently, I've been consistent. What's the word I'm looking for? Help your boy out. Consecutively have been screwing up. That is the one thing.
Yes.
Whatever. We got all stuff. So we got the DK phrase, the PK pays. We got that coming your way. $40 tonight, only because we got to do a lot of traveling, so budget's a little on the tighter side. By the way, congratulations to Larissa.
Yes.
My bad. I just got you the stuff out today. I've been. I totally kind of forgot. Yeah.
You forgot.
I know that's my
what
bad.
You think of our poor listeners?
I didn't think that about. No, not at all. I just completely spaced on it. So today, after the lunch, I ran over to the post office and made it happen. By the way, when have you ever?
Why do you have to yell so loud?
When have you ever sent out any of the phrase money?
I don't know how. Going to the post office, I don't know where it is. I don't know how to pay. I just get aggravated and I can't do it.
The post office is so difficult to work with. I just let PK pay and make everything happen, and then I just talk smack.
I just have a magical wand, and I'm like, ding, and it's done.
All right, princess. So we got that coming your way. We've got a great point counterpoint today.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
It's an argument that we got into. To be honest with you, I was a little tipsy when the argument happened, so I remembered that I was mad at her, but I don't necessarily remember the reason on why I was mad. I think I've narrowed it down, but then she's been like coming after me saying, oh, if you don't know the reason why you're mad at me, then you not really shouldn't be mad at me.
Exactly.
And I'm like, nah, bitch, you're still on timeout.
No, but if you don't know the reason why I'm on timeout, then...
I think I narrowed it down, so I want to break down why. I think I'm coming to my, because I've been thinking about this like all day, trying to really...
He really does have some. Oh, yeah, look at...
What the F are you doing?
I am attempting to watch us live.
Okay, well, why don't you not do that and just stop it?
It said that it froze.
Okay, Jesus.
So I'm just...
Hey.
I'm watching I'm in the chat at www.pkndk.com. And they said that the chat was frozen, the live feed. So I just wanted to make sure that we were all good.
Okay. All right. Well, just turn down the volume next time you do that.
I know. I get confused on the volume.
Holy moly.
It doesn't say mute, but I guess when the speakers... Yeah.
The volume button is so difficult to work out. So a point counterpoint, I'll tell you why I think I was mad. And we got... So there are a couple of options on the point counterpoint. This is how I phrased it, just to try to cover like all bases on the point counterpoint. Have you ever been mad at someone without really knowing that you were mad without really knowing what you were mad about? Mm-hmm. Maybe you forgot along the way. Maybe it was a grudge you've held for like years or something. You can vote, yep, PK staying strong, homie, by be the man that we all know you are. Or you can vote for Denise, who says, no, PK is an idiot.
Yes.
If you don't know why you were mad, then you're not really mad. Men are stupid.
Exactly.
So that's the point counterpoint. We want you to vote on that, and we're going to go through some results throughout the show. And remind me throughout the show to keep checking on the point counterpoint.
Okay, we got it.
I've been forgetting to do that, too.
We'll give some updates.
Been getting to the end of the shows, and I haven't really been doing the updates. So
got it.
Stay after your boy. Stay after your boy in the chat room. That you can jump online right now, www.pkndk.com. By the way, let me close the point counterpoint.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkndk.com.
And I will hang on a second. I know what the problem is.
Okay, what did PK forget to do?
And I will fix the problem momentarily. Give me a few minutes.
Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. You know, kind of like Tokyo after Godzilla. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. You know, kind of like the Death Star after Luke Skywalker. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like the Enterprise that one time it got blown up. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, kind of like the Titanic after hitting that iceberg. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like New York after Loki. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like that plane on Lost. Please stand by. PK and DK is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Kind of like Chicago in Transformers 3.
Remember that one time you were like, oh, you'll never use that. You'll never use that.
Yeah, I never thought
I just had to use that, huh?
That's called the PK oops button.
Y'all watching on YouTube, give me a moment. I'm not drunk yet. Thanks a lot. And Reno Cucino already on your boy early. Y'all watching on YouTube, give me 1 second. The page should be refreshed, and I'll tell you when you should be ready to go so you can join the chat and watch it on our actual page at www.pkndk.com. Of course, you can watch it on YouTube. Also, you can watch it on our app. It should be working there as well.
It is working great on the app.
For the people that have the app, yeah, still working on that. Want to get some more features on there. If you have any ideas, get them to your boy or get them to your girl. You can get them to her as well.
Get them to me. I'll pass them along since I don't know how to do any of that technical stuff.
And you should be good right now. Check the website and hit me back up on the chat. Let me know if that's working on the website, www.pkndk.com. That was my bad. I forgot to update something. PK fail.
Total fail.
But we should be up and ready to go on the website. So please hit us up in the chat again. The chat online, www.pkndk.com. Some other stuff that we have to get to. We got to talk about our foolery page. I got a lot of great stuff on there that we have to go through at some point on the show. We've got a really cool formula that came out. If you're planning on taking a road trip, don't take a road trip without doing this first. What the F did you drop now?
I didn't drop anything.
And I love how you act like nobody heard that.
Nobody heard anything.
And you act so nonchalant about the fact.
Nothing. When something happens, you just roll with it.
That you just dropped some stuff.
No, you just roll with it. I learned from the best.
All right. So we also got Wine Wednesday, which I kind of want to get into Wine Wednesday early this week. What kind of wine do you have?
We have a Pinot Noir out of Sonoma.
Okay. Do you have that? Let's get into that.
Oh, yeah. It's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh, yeah. No credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gonna be pointless. Oh, yeah. She don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. Why, girl, drunk?
What you got?
So we have this wine. It is called Storyteller.
Yeah. I thought we already did Storyteller on the show.
No.
Okay.
Into the Fog.
Okay. You want to tell me some more about Into the Fog, or you just want to stop right there? Just stop talking.
This is a 2012 Pinot Noir Into the Fog.
Okay.
And it's out of Napa, Sonoma. We're in California. Pinot Noir grapes are the most dominant.
Okay.
And I want you to taste it right away. So this is probably a good thing. Because did you know...
I can't cheer everybody? I got to cheer everybody. That's part of the thing.
Did you know that Pinot Noir red wine should be served between 55 degrees and 60 degrees? So before you serve your wine, what you need to do is put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes to get it at the correct temperature.
Okay, look at that. Look, she did her homework. She brought homework to the table this week.
That is correct.
Very impressed with your actions on this.
Thank you very much. So we are now going to cheers and enjoy this lovely Pinot Noir.
All right, now that we got everything up and running.
California.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everybody. Right. Let's... Is that why you put it? Did you put it in the freezer or refrigerator for 15 minutes?
I put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes.
Okay.
So it should be at that 55 degree temperature.
It's a bit warm, but yeah, it's pretty good. Just say. I'm just keeping a trail with your ass.
Should I freeze it?
No, I mean it's
frozen.
It's fine now, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. How much did the Storyteller cost? Did you already say that?
So Storyteller was I purchased it at Kroger. And it was on sale for $14.99, regularly $25.
Okay.
So not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal. Well, I'm gonna put it out of the way in case I don't want to spill it on some stuff.
I got some.
What's that?
Extra wine glasses.
For what reason?
Because I don't know. I guess I'm very thirsty today. It's been a very rough week.
So why don't you just fill up the same wine glass? Why do you need a couple of wine glasses for?
That's true. I just don't want to get like the earlier wine mixed up with the new wine.
Oh, you fancy like that?
Yeah.
I'm so fancy from head to toes. Yeah. You don't like that song?
No, I don't.
Why you hate that song?
I don't know why. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan.
I've been on that song.
I think I hate it even more because you love it so much.
The other song,
anything you're awkward, like you're so annoying about, I'm like, ugh. Not again.
So you don't like my Chandelier song that I've been like
I'm the one
pimping strong on?
I'm the one that initially told you about Chandelier. You're like, no, that's not my girl Sia. And I was like, yeah, it is. And now you're doing the dance. Like we're standing in line at lunch and PK's doing the Chandelier swinging.
First of all, that's not how it goes. It's like
how about you prove it?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ow.
I saw Jimmy Kimmel do it, fools. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my jam.
Sure.
You know, every once in a while, I'll get on like on a song and I can't stop listening to it. It'll be like 20, 30 times in a row and I drive her crazy doing that, but I just can't get enough. And it doesn't happen with like every favorite song of mine, but every once in a while, a song will come along and I just want to just keep going and going and going on.
You play it on repeat, like to the point where whenever I hear a good song, I don't want to share with you because then I'll get so tired of it.
So Chandelier is like my song right now. I don't know why, but I'm completely addicted to it. And it's a great song.
I love your dance moves.
You're the one that does all the dancing stuff.
I know, but look at you. You're starting in.
I want to get her wasted, right?
That doesn't take a lot.
Like maybe we're traveling this weekend, but maybe on a Saturday night I want to get her drunk, white girl drunk, and get her to do that dance. Because right now she'll be like, no. By the end of the show, maybe even I should hook up a camera in the living room and just have her go at it. Because you get a couple of drinks, she's like,
that's true. I don't know what it is, but every song is my song after 3 shots of Fireball. Yeah. And then after 8, I'm on the floor. That's true. 8 shots of Fireball. Phew, I'm on the floor.
On the floor for sure. So applaud that. There you go. All right, I didn't finish telling you guys what else we have coming up on the show because we got some really cool stuff. That's our phone number, by the way, right there. If you'd like to call us, you can, 757-414-PKDK. If you're watching a replay of the show, we thank you for doing that, but don't call because obviously we're not in this room. So if we're not live, don't call. I got to say that because every single week. Look, this week we've got how many missed calls? You say it.
16.
Okay, that's 6. But
Shh, I'm trying to increase it so we don't sound so bad.
Yeah! There you go.
616
Holy
missed calls.
Shit!
Damn.
6,000 phone calls during the week. Y'all crazy. I don't really mind. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's like 10 people or like 1,000 people. It's still a good time for us.
Yes,
so.
it always is.
And that's the whole point. It's like, some people ask me, they're like, well, you make money off it. I mean, it's not about making money.
And the truth is, no, we don't.
At some point,
we spend more on wine.
At some point, it's going to happen. I'll say something stupid, get fired, and then we can figure out a way to make money. Until then, we're just having a good time with you guys, and hopefully you can help us spread the word and just have a good time with it. That's all. We enjoy coming into the Studio C for...
Closet.
Studio C. Wasn't it Studio R at some point too? What was that for?
Radio? I don't know.
Room, I think it's.
Room? That's lame.
You came up with it. How's it my fault that it's lame? All right, so back to the stuff that we got coming up on the show today. Taking a road trip will give you a mathematical formula on the perfect road trip, which is awesome. So don't go on that road trip until you hear that formula. Also, got some great WTF stories of the week. I have a dream that you will win the lottery, and I'm going to be entitled to half. It's law. It happened. This guy did have a dream, and I'll give you that whole story. And I'm telling you, I saw you winning the lottery. So if you win it, I'm taking you to court because I saw you win it. Also, good luck sleeping tonight after I tell you the story and what happened to this couple that heard some noises coming from under their bed.
That reminds me.
Dude, this story is awesome. Savages strike again in our WTF Stories of the Week. This time in San Francisco, robbing an 8-year-old girl.
Oh, good God.
There you go. Savages. And the driver who got pulled over replaced the steering wheel with a pair of pliers. We'll tell you that. That's in the WTF segment of the week. Also some travel tips and summer tips in a new segment. I forgot what I called the new segment. It's on Facebook.
Travel tips.
No.
By PK.
It's
TT by PK.
What did I call it now? Now I'm going to have to go on Facebook. and I'll give you the name in a few minutes because I work hard on the name for our travel tips segment and the summer tip segment. Foolery page, the Jimmy Kimmel. We were just talking about the Sia dance on the chandelier. You can check that out. We have that on there. We got a bunch of stuff on there. I also have to apologize. I got to take responsibility because for the last, since we started the show, I'm like, hey, you can vote on our point counterpoint on our foolery page, right?
Right. And then it was...
I've always said, go to the foolery page, click on point counterpoint at the very top. You can vote right there. Well, my idiot ass, I just realized today I never said point counterpoint. It was just the poll.
The poll?
So that's why maybe you guys were getting confused. Yeah. So if that's the case, I fixed that. That is on there, www.pkanddk.com.
By the way, can we give an update to the point and counterpoint?
Yeah. You got an update?
Yeah.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
All right, the point counterpoint is, have you ever been mad at somebody, but maybe you don't know why you were mad? Like maybe you forgot it was a grudge or something. Choice A is, yup, PK, stay strong, homie. Be the man that we know you are. And B, no, and PK's an idiot. If you don't know why you're mad, then you're not mad. Men are stupid. That's from DK.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, so we have an update. 47% agree with PK.
Hey! Wait. That's not good.
And then 53% agree with me.
Well, why did you deliver it in that tone? Like
it was exciting?
You delivered it in the tone like I was winning.
I
and
know,
then you just ripped out my soul.
Yes.
Is what you did.
Yeah, so keep voting because we're too close and I need to win.
All right, that's our point counterpoint. And again, go to the foolery page. You'll see the little link at the very top. You can vote right there.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
I have been hitting the espresso shots hard. Remember I talked about this?
Last week.
This is my 8th, and I believe I still have one left.
Today?
Yeah.
PK, that's so dangerous. I understand that you think that it's natural because it's from the ground, it's from Earth.
Yeah.
8 is unhealthy.
It's all natural, though, like you were just saying.
No.
It's better than some of the other stuff I've been drinking.
But
Before I was drinking 7 cans of Red Bull. Now you tell me what's healthier.
I understand, but maybe you should look into other ways to keep you awake, such as
Heroin?
exercising. No, something that is not an addictive.
There you go.
What's up, ketchup mustard? Yeah, what's up, Tony Weber?
I bet you she'll wait a long time.
I own satellite. I own Facebook.
That was the girl from last week's show. If you didn't catch last week's show, go back and podcast it. This chick was in the news.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, thinking the government was hacking her brain and something and all that stuff. But anyway, just go back and podcast the show. Again, big thanks to everybody that has been doing that. We appreciate you watching the show later on. Do you want to get to the first DK phrase that PK pays?
Let's do it.
All right. Now, you came up with the DK phrase that PK pays all by yourself this week.
All by myself. So if they're lame, no judgment.
Let me tell you right now, this phrase worth $40. Good luck to you. If you've won prior, you can win again. We just have a big bowl. We'll put everything in there, and whatever comes out, comes out. I will say, though, that the fellas have been getting robbed on the show. It's 3 weeks in a row. Lady winners have been getting the phrase that pays. So good luck, fellas, tonight. And tonight's first DK phrase that PK pays. Remember, you got to write them down exactly word by word, and then we'll open up a window when you email me, all right? This is the very, very first one. Take it down. We only say it once. There's 3 of these. Here's 1 of 3. Go ahead.
The cat ran away with the mouse. And if I need to say it again, the cat that ran away with the mouse.
Wait, no. See, now you're messing this stuff up. The first time you didn't say that ran away. You said the cat ran away with the mouse. Then you said the cat that ran away with the mouse. So what is it?
The cat ran away with the mouse.
One more time to clear up all the confusion.
Oh.
Yo, blame yourself for being a dumbass.
Don't yell at me. I'm just
This is worth money in people's pocket.
The phrase that PK will pay is, the cat ran away with the mouse.
Know that. This the cat ran away with the mouse.
Correct.
All right.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Did you find my status update? The name of that segment I wanted to do?
Oh, no, I forgot. That's what you asked me to do.
Jesus effing. What is it with you tonight?
Hack your life, fool.
What is it?
Hack your life, fool.
That's what it was. My tip segment, we're going to call it Hack Your Life, Fool. I did have a great Did You Know segment. I got a couple of these pretty awesome Did You Knows.
Ooh, Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
By the way, before I get into Did You Know, Reno Cochino goes, I'm about to win this bitch. Good luck, Reno. Because, yeah, y'all been, I don't want to say slipping because you've been emailing and I've been seeing your emails, but only ladies are coming out of the not even buckets. What are we drawing?
We're using pictures of... Yes, empty pitchers for water or for orange juice.
We had bowls one week. We all that stuff. But good luck to the fellas. By the way, we had some technical glitches at the very top of the show. So if you're just joining us and you're maybe watching on YouTube, head on over to www.pkndk.com so you can join the chat with everybody else. If you're watching a replay of this, that's where you watch the show with the actual chat. Did you know's right now? My bad.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
I want to record you peeing because almost all mammals pee for the same amount of time, which is an average of 21 seconds. That's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought interesting. You thought disgusting?
Yeah, I don't like any kind of bodily fluids.
Well, I'm not going to put the camera on you. I just want to
No, I don't want to listen to that.
I just want to time you and Kiki. Where is Kiki?
Ew, Kiki.
Kiki has been... What is she licking?
She's licking you because you're a dirty boy.
I want to see if this is any truth to that, which is, again, almost all mammals pee for the exact same time. An average of 21 seconds.
I didn't know that.
I wouldn't think that would be like...
Sometimes at night, it's only 3 seconds. Like, I literally have a glass of water, like 2 sips, and then 10 minutes later, I'm out going to the bathroom.
What about like after the milk and the cookies like we talked about last show?
Oh, I got rid of milk and cookies. I no longer have milk and cookies in the refrigerator because I turned fappy.
Well, I know you're still doing midnight snacks, so what are you eating if not milk and cookies now?
I'm not doing midnight
No,
snacks.
yes you are. I saw it on your face. What you eating?
I don't think I really am eating anything except peanut butter on toast.
Oh!
I can't help it. I wake up randomly in the middle of the night and I think to myself that if I have something good, it will calm me and put me back to bed. I don't think that one piece of toast with peanut butter is that bad.
Yeah, but 365. So how many days are in a year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do it every night.
I knew that. You do it every night.
No, not on the weekends.
All right, I need the people in the chat room. One of y'all got to have a calculator, right? I know you do. Somebody pull out a calculator. Let's say there's, let's not say it is. It's a fact. It's about 100 calories per slice of toast, right? So add that with a scoop of peanut butter. Somebody look up how many calories in like a teaspoon of peanut butter. I'm sure you can Google that, right? And then add it, multiply it, 365. Put the answer in the chat, please. All right?
That's how many extra lbs.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Extra calories.
I mean, I'm gonna love you either way, but I'm just trying to help you out.
Yes.
Let's find out how much that is. One more.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
A new survey found people. What are you doing?
Is there a problem?
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just listening to your Did You Know segment.
No, you're popping lips. You're dropping notebooks. New survey found that people feel their phones are just slightly less important in daily life than a toothbrush, and just as important as deodorant. For people under 24, their cell phones is more important than either of those things. What do you think?
I agree, because there are sometimes I forget to put on deodorant, but I always have my phone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did that the other day, and I was like,
and most
it don't smell yet. And like halfway through the day, I kept doing like stink checks. Like around 4 o'clock, it started like hitting your boy strong.
And most days, you forget to brush your teeth and always get your phone. Because I always have to remind you, like a little boy, you brush your teeth? You brush your teeth?
No, I always brush my teeth. Morning and night, though. I don't brush them. Like, there's this creep that we work with that, like, I'll be taking a number 2, and homeboy's in there, like, going to town.
He wants clean, fresh breath.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. You never know who you're going to meet, talk to.
I don't know, like, that I should be hating on him, but it's just like, it's not like a quick brush at the office. Like, homeboy is, like, getting... The spit everywhere on the counter, and it's hitting the mirror and stuff, and he's in there like working it, like working his mouth. I'm like, bro, you know? So I've tried to time it because, you know, I'm a dick. I've tried to time it out just the right amount of time, so I'm like in there taking the dump as he's doing.
Of course you are. That's the kind of person you are. I am not surprised one bit.
And it's great because homie has been like moving his schedule back a little bit, and I always like wait for him. Like I see him like if he goes by the glass, I know he's gonna go to the bathroom, and I time it just right, just to kind of.
So you can poop on
Huh?
You can poop on command?
Oh hell yeah!
Ew.
Yeah, you can't?
No.
Like every morning, and I wake up and I'm in there pooping. for 20 minutes.
That's disgusting.
Pretty much late every day because I'm in there handling business.
I know. You do take forever.
Hashtag doing work. Come on now.
TMI.
Plus, I don't think you can talk. You're the one that only goes once a week, and that's not healthy.
Well, I'm trying to help that out by drinking more kale juice.
And how's that working out?
So far, so good.
Like twice a week, or are we talking about like once a day?
Well,
what are we talking about?
It depends. If it's during the week, then yes. But if it's on the weekend, those dads happen. So
yeah,
that's an automatic.
By the way, Dad's day after the DAS, by the way, not dads.
No, day after diarrhea.
Oh, you added the diarrhea in there. Okay. There you go.
Now that is definitely TMI.
Boy has been educated today.
Hey, got a question or comment? Call PK and DK now at 757-414-PK-DK. That's 757-414-7535. Or join our online chat at pkanddk.com. Or how about sending us a tweet? Don't forget to hashtag PK and DK.
In the chat, www.pkanddk.com. Eat more fiber. She does, and she even drinks like some kind of... Is it a fiber drink? What do you drink?
Yeah, it's like Metamucil. So it's like an orange fiber beverage, like powder that you mix in and drink, and then vitamins. And
okay.
Yeah, I try. Even those digestive cookies, the ones that you call me Cookie Monster, the digestive cookies.
Well, yeah, but you're not supposed to. I don't think like every night. By the way, did anybody come up with like, let's see, 7,000? No, that can't be right. 71,175 calories in a year. That can't be right. Well, somebody else said about 75,000 calories. That's how much extra you're consuming by having one piece of toast and a teaspoon of peanut butter per night.
Do you know where that's going?
But it's only what? I know where it's going. Trust me, I know.
I know.
All right, let's applaud that. There you go. Just keep it off this area. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You got too much for both of us.
Okay. This is getting very uncomfortable. Although I can't, this weekend was rough for your boy. I know every Wednesday we come on here and we talk about, diet. Doing the exercising and the diet, and then, stuff like this weekend happens, and it was just bad.
How many times did you work out this week? Be honest.
Okay, and have I just been sitting around on my ass playing video games?
That's not the question I asked.
That's a very valid question.
Asked, how many times this week did you work out?
I would like for you to do my schedule, and then let's talk.
Oh, my God, so it's 0.
It is 0.
Okay, well, that was my question.
Whatever, 75,000 calorie fatty.
Well, you know what? I run 3 miles every day, and I get up at 5:20 to work out. So I get these muscles.
One more time.
I'm buff, baby. Yeah.
This weekend was rough. I'm not going to lie to you. We had a couple of friends in from out of town. We went shark fishing. That was awesome. But it was like nonstop drinking, which is odd because this guy never drinks. But everybody else drank. And it's you can't not, at least me, I have to kind of partake in the drinks as well because it's kind of fun sometimes, Yeah. I get bored real easy, if I'm sober. So
that's why you have alcohol problems, because you get bored.
Oh, okay. You're one to talk.
I know I'm not. I know I fell. So.
Oh, yeah. So we're walking up to the apartments 3 a.m. She biffs it and doesn't just fall. She slides halfway down the carpet. A friend of ours, which was where we were calling an Uber for, witnessed the whole thing. She's got bruises up and down her legs. I swear to God, she probably goes to work and people are like, does she abuse you at the house?
No. They know I like to party. And when I party, I party.
But it was
literally down.
It was a fun weekend. The girls did absolutely nothing but hang out at the pool. But we went shark fishing. In fact, this is my boy. This is the shark that he caught, which is.
I have a question. Did you guys put it back?
No, we ate it. What else do you do with a shark?
Put it back. You catch it and then put it back.
Now, I'll be honest with you.
His home.
He tweeted it, and he's got a lot more followers than I do. He's got 31,000, and people started giving him crap. They were like, "Oh, fishing, you evil bastard! It's poor animals," and going on and on and on. Even though it was catch and release. To me, I'm I get one of those texts. Oh, I'm waiting for it because I swear to God, I will take it home with me. I will pay whatever amount of money it is to frame it on the wall, which I wanted to do anyway. Unfortunately, my shark bit the line after I had it close to the boat and then just took off. But look, that's a pretty decent sized shark, right? That's not bad.
That is. And where did you go?
Galveston.
Okay.
Galveston, yeah. Which the water was actually pretty decent. I kind of wanted to like jump in and swim around, but then I'm like, wait a minute, dumbass, we're catching sharks. Probably not the best idea.
No, definitely not. I'm glad you didn't do that.
Definitely didn't do that. But I did see, which is something cool. Like if you're an old listener from Portland, you know I've always wanted to go tornado chasing, and it was freaking awesome because we're like in the middle of the ocean, and my buddy spots, and I don't think you could see it in this picture. You can kind of see it, I guess, in the distance. But he spots a water spout. It's like a tornado on water, which is freaking awesome. I wanted to drive like up next to it, but the captain was like, "No, he's gonna mess things up. You can't go that close."
Oh,
but I'm like, dude, that's like a lot of hits on YouTube. That's awesome.
I can't see it.
It's like, what do you mean you can't see it? It's right there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did you see over the weekend?
I saw a pool with 6 sexy ladies.
All right. I guess she wins. There you go. But I do have to be honest, like going back to the fishing, I did feel kind of bad because we caught a pretty big fish and then we're using it for bait, so they chopped it up and stuff, and I was like, I know.
That is sad. I mean, what else would you have used? Like a worm? A worm's not going to bite.
No, that's what you use. And,
but you got sad?
And I can't be like the biggest hypocrite. It's not like, it's like I eat meat, so it'd be one thing if I was a vegetarian, I can go off on everybody, but I'm not a vegetarian. I'm going to eat meat.
But you have
so I don't want to be a hypocrite, but like I still felt like really, really bad. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
What's that?
It's like breaking news.
Why is that breaking news?
Because PK has a heart.
Well, I feel bad for animals, so I had to go like to the other side of the boat because you know me. Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. You probably open up another beer.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I told you I wanted to swim. It's not because I was sober. Come on now.
Oh, good Lord. I'm so glad you didn't jump in.
There you go. But I did feel kind of bad, and then I'm like, that kind of ruined it for me, like when it comes to hunting, because I kind of always wanted to give that a go as well. And it's like, if you eat the meat, you eat the meat. So it's like, all right, you're either going to get it from the grocery store, or if you're going to hunt, if you use up all the meat, you use up all the meat, you pay respect to the animal. So I get that, and it's hypocritical to sit here and say that I wouldn't. So that's why I kind of would want to, not for sport, just to, but at the same time, I'm like, man, fishing kind of hit your boy hard. Like, I don't know if I could.
And then, was this your first time fishing?
No, I fished before.
Yeah.
And I think I felt bad before as well. But trust me, it didn't stop me. Like when the shark bit my line, please believe your boy was on it.
Yeah.
On it like birds on shit. There you go. Unfortunately, I was the girly man that got the shark up to the boat, and then the shark was like, I'm done messing with you idiot. So he bit the whole thing and took off.
Oh, and he left.
And I think I'm going to have to see if I can find the video because the video is great. You just see 20 minutes of me bending over the boat, cursing at the water, cursing at the shark for being the one guy that really didn't bring anything on board. There you go. But speaking of fishing and hunting, did you see the lady that got picked up by L'Oreal to be a model after being spotted in the stands of the World Cup?
I heard about her, the Belgian girl.
Yeah. And then Belgium girl, this little hottie, right, has a picture of her hunting, and then L'Oreal dropped her ass saying that we don't need that.
Yeah.
Which I was like, what? What does it matter?
Well, wasn't she hunting
No, that's a different chick. But even that chick, I can't pretend that I know everything about hunting all those animals, so I'm not going to sit here and try to be holy about it. She said why she was doing it and how she was doing it. I would have to imagine if it's illegal, it's illegal. You see the pictures, you're probably going to end up in some trouble. So if she's not in trouble, I have to imagine it's pretty legal.
Yeah, she's not fined or anything.
Yeah. But I was surprised the L'Oreal chick got the boot. She was like, what?
Yeah.
There you go. Zachary in the chat at www.pkndk.com says, #North Korea won the World Cup. Yes, they did.
That's crazy.
There you go. Let's applaud that foolery. That idiot was did you guys see that? Obviously you did. It's on the foolery page. If you haven't seen it yet, Kim Jong-un, did you watch the video?
I did not watch the video, but I did hear audio.
He did a bad editing job to put World Cup clips with his team playing another team, but when he goes back and forth and his team is playing the other team, the stadium is empty.
And people believe it. I mean, I guess you can't.
What do you guys say? You guys say I didn't believe it, Mr. World Supreme Leader?
No, I believe you.
Off?
Whatever you say.
So it's priceless though. So he convinced his whatever that that they won the World Cup.
It's a fact. Stupid people have stupid children. If you're stupid, please don't have sex. If you insist on having sex, then please have sex with animals.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, I totally used that line on someone today.
What's that? Stupid people?
Stupid people. But I kind of got it backwards. It's like, stupid people have stupid children. Don't have sex with stupid people. And she's like, well, I don't have sex. I'm like, oh, okay.
Who doesn't have sex?
Well, I guess I failed on that one.
No, I want to know who doesn't have sex. What do you mean she doesn't have sex?
It was somebody I talked to. None of y'all business.
What is she? What does she never have sex?
I don't know. I don't get into that kind of stuff.
Can we call her up?
No.
Why not?
No.
Let's get her on the phone.
Let's
Anybody in the chat that wants to know why she doesn't have sex?
So, going back to our point counterpoint.
Oh, moving us on.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Go on.
So our point counterpoint today, you can find at www.pkanddk.com. The question is, have you ever been mad at someone without really knowing that what you're mad about? For example, this past weekend, PK and I were hanging out. He, for some reason, was mad at me. Told me on Sunday, oh yeah, I'm still mad at you from Friday. And I asked why. And he did not know. So, yup. Stay strong, my homie. Be the man that we all know you are. For PK.
Yeah.
Or no, PK's an idiot. If you don't know why you're mad, then you're not still mad.
All right,
Boys are stupid.
What's the result so far? What are we talking? Am I winning yet?
I would like you to refresh the page, and I can tell you.
Are people, do they have my back yet is what I want to know. Let's hit the refresh button. Let's find out. And so far, I am still losing 47.1% to 52.9%. Boo, I say.
Yeah.
Can I skew the vote, folks? Can I skew the vote? Please vote online at www.pkanddk.com. Click on the Foolery page. You'll see it right there.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
In the chat, PK, you need to record yourself when you're mad so you don't forget. I know.
It's that Alzheimer's that you're getting at that very young age of 37.
Shut your mouth. Shit it for you. DK with the PK fail. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I know why I was mad. I was mad because, like, I have half the night. It was really, really fuzzy because, again, our friends were in town. We were drinking. I don't remember the whole thing.
He doesn't remember why he's mad because he was wasted. Okay,
but I
continue
remember
on, please.
being pissed off, and I told
Okay.
myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to continue being pissed for at least a week so she can learn her lesson.
Okay.
Even though I don't really know what the lesson is that she needs to learn.
I sure learned it. All right, let's hear the reason why you're so mad.
First, let me ask you why you...
God, stop screaming.
I was not screaming. Why do you
always
think
yell.
I'm mad?
I know the reason why you were really mad.
Oh, you do?
Yes. So,
you know the reason?
Yeah. So
Please tell me.
No, I'm waiting to hear what you think.
Oh.
Go on and tell me your story. Because the reason that you told me earlier was just stupid.
I think what happened was, and I wish I would remember her like exact phrase and how she said it and everything. I think what happened was we had to meet a friend at dinner. This was Saturday night, yeah.
Friday
night?
Yeah.
No, it was the second night.
You told me this whole week that it was Friday night that you got mad at me.
Yeah, I told you I was drunk and I don't really remember.
Oh, good God. Okay.
What night did we go to Azuma?
Friday.
It was Friday night.
So Friday night, like I said,
Boom.
PK was mad, but he doesn't know why. Continue, please. I'm very curious.
Well, I'm trying to get to the story. So Friday, what happened is...
Was...
I think... Were you working Friday? You were working, weren't you? You had to have been working.
I worked until 3.
No. Then did you go somewhere else between 3 and like when we went to dinner?
Yeah, I got my nails done.
Did you get home just in time to go to dinner?
No. Oh. God.
What time did you get home?
5.
You got home at 5?
Yes.
And what did we do between 5 and like 7 when we had to go to dinner?
Well,
Did you take a nap?
I was laying down.
Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what really happened?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this
All
moment.
right, so what happened was I got off at 3. I went and got my nails done. I got a bunch of beverages for the Saturday fun day, and you had to work a remote. So you came home.
Oh, Snapple. Crack Snapple a pop. That's right.
So you came home and saw that I was like napping, and then you decided to cuddle with me for 20 minutes. It's like, no, we got to get up. They are all meeting at 7:30. We got to get up. And then you got all aggravated because I looked all cute and you were tired and sweaty, and then you had to dress up for your boy.
No, back up.
Stop
Pump
it.
the
I'm
brakes,
still
bitch.
telling my
Pump
story.
the brakes. I have to correct your story as we go along. Pump the brakes. You said, I think you said before the nap, Maybe after the nap. At some point, the nap's not relevant. At some point, she said, because I said, what are you wearing? She was like, I'm going to be real quick and probably not even put makeup on. We're just going to go to dinner. And I said, all right. Please continue.
That was on Saturday, by the way.
What do you mean, like I got my date mixed up?
Yes, you did. You were really fuzzy.
Continue.
So
please ignore everything I just said.
So you got into the shower, and then I proceeded to take Kiki out, and then you were so stressed because you didn't know what to wear in front of Jeff and your boy.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So
I will turn your mic right off. It'll be the PK show.
So you were so extremely stressed out that you took it out on me, and then you're trying to be funny, and I poured us a glass of wine, and then you came behind me as I'm going out to our balcony and slapped me both hands on the butt when I'm holding like a wine, and I fell and I spilt wine everywhere. You're like, F this, and then you start ironing your shirt because all you cared about was how you looked for Jeff and didn't care that I fell and tumbled and hit my knee, and then that's why you're mad, because then I gave you the silent treatment and I hid your wine and you were upset and stressed, and I took all of your wines so you couldn't relax, and you're like, why did you steal all my wine? I'm like, did you apologize? And I'll give it back. That's what happened.
Nope, that's not what happened. First and foremost, the ass smacking doesn't even go along with the reason I was mad.
You were mad because I fell.
No, I was not mad that you fell. First and foremost, she gets mad at me, right? I smack her ass like at least 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day.
Yeah.
Today I'm up to like 3 or 4 times, all right? So that happens all the time. So she's going out to the balcony, and I get a nice little ass smack, right? And she proceeds to fall like all over the place.
Because I opened the door carefully because I had a wine bottle and I was going to sit outside while you get ready and iron your shirt. And I come up with like, pow! Yeah, he's going to try to throw me over the balcony. No, you guys are all witnesses.
That's not, no. So it was a nice little ass smack, right? She goes over dramatic with it and like does the worst like little fall over, like the purpose fall that you're not even like leaning over, and she's like, oh. So wine goes everywhere, and then she's pissed and not talking to me forever, right? So then it's time to like really get ready and go, right? And then she takes like a good half hour doing makeup. She's doing her eyebrows and the eyelashes. She's putting on the mascara or whatever, taking her sweet time. I think she even did her hair and crap. So meanwhile, I'm actually doing like legitimate work, right? I'm doing something.
Ironing your shirt.
Yeah, I had to iron my shirt. Yeah, I had to look good. I'm sorry, I had to look good.
It's legitimate work.
So then I go to get ready, right? And she's not like, hey, we got to go or whatever, or we should have started to get ready earlier, right? She just like explodes. She's like, well, come the F on. We're going to be late again.
Okay,
right?
So now you remember.
It wasn't a polite conversation. So yeah, now I remember.
So now PK remembers.
So I was mad at you because I'm like, if you want to leave early, get your ass ready earlier. That's right. I said it. I'll say it again. If you got to get there early, get your ass ready earlier. You want me to say it again?
No, I heard you.
You want me to write it down for you?
I heard you.
I will write that crap down for you.
I don't need you to tell me to be earlier what I needed to do to be early. That was the one and only time we've ever been late, and we still weren't the last people there.
That's not the point, though. That's why I was mad at you. Don't you dare rush me.
Now you remember.
If you're going to take your sweet time, don't you dare rush me. Mm-hmm. And then she gets mad at me because I didn't have like a wine poured for her. I'm like, I already did a shot of vodka. You know what?
What are you talking about?
I did a shot of vodka.
When
you were doing your hair or whatever, your eyes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I wasn't mad. You just
So I wasn't mad at all. You were mad you didn't have a drink. I had plenty of drinks.
I had a bottle of wine. I think I was being good. Anyway.
So I'm so happy to know I'm mad. This is awesome.
Are we?
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
I'm so excited.
I think you need to wear the Maleficent hat. You're PMSing again.
How am I PMSing? You're the one that's PMS.
You didn't even know why you were mad.
I do know why you were mad. I just told you why you were mad. By the way, let me turn the light on the PMS hat right there. That's the hat, like, whenever she PMSs, she's got to put on, which she has not been doing.
No.
What you need to start doing, you got to have, like, a sign for everybody to know when you're on PMS.
Well, I'm not right now, so why would I give you the sign? You get alerts on your phone. Have you gotten an alert?
I have not yet.
Okay,
no.
Well, maybe next week.
Hey, I do get alerts. What's the app that you that sends me alerts?
I have Glow. It's an iPhone app. So basically what it is you just plug your information in and then tells you like when you're supposed to start your, when you're at high risk for having a baby, which is why we use it so we don't have sex during that time.
But I think I asked you this before because we talked about this before. How do you take your temperature when it says take your temperature?
I don't.
But how are you supposed to? Put the thermometer in your vagina?
No, with a thermometer like outside of your head or under your tongue.
What does that have to do with a baby?
it has to make sure that your temperature's right, your body's right, and then it will tell you that when you're at high risk, that's when your temperature should be at a certain percentage, and then you should do it with your partner. You don't stick the iPhone in your vagina. That's weird. Why would you even think
I
that?
said thermometer, not an iPhone. Thermometer.
So you take a thermometer and you stick it up there?
I don't know.
Is that what you're thinking? I don't know.
Am I a chick? I don't know how the crap works.
A thermometer either goes here at your temple or under your tongue, or if you're dogging your butt.
Okay, all right. Well, his butt's right there next to the vagina.
You don't stick a thermometer stick in your vagina.
Grab the app if you'd like it. It's called Glow, and it's free $99, or did I pay for it?
Oh, you paid for it.
Oh, that's, how much was it? Do you remember?
99 cents.
99 cents. All right, so grab that app, and there you go.
Ah, love. Is there anything better? Well, yeah, kind of. Money.
Cash money! Throw the dollar bill, y'all!
But since we can't get that, we'll settle for love. It's the PK and DK Show.
What do you...
Money, money, dollar bill, y'all. It reminds me of that Wyclef song.
Which Wyclef song? Because you used to listen to some ghetto-ass music when I met you. I mean, you still do, but... Yo,
Wyclef.
Can we one week... We can't play music because Google has the rights and they'll yank us down.
But I can sing it.
No, I don't want you to sing it. What I want you to do is, will you bring like a CD from your car? Because in her car, she's got these scratched up CDs. Like, she doesn't take care of anything, right? So they're not in like a binder or folder or anything. They're just like piled on top of each other, and they're in the center console. The majority of them have cracks. So when you listen to like a song, you can get to like 3 songs deep, and then it starts skipping like a mofo, right? Mm-hmm. So then you'll get to a song and be like, that's my jam. And it just starts skipping because the CD is cracked. Not even scratched. Cracked down the middle, right?
Yeah, it is.
But all those CDs are the ones she's used to listen to in high school. So will you please bring like a couple of those and
yeah,
because I would like to run down a track list of what you were listening to when
I love it.
When you were in high school. And why did you bring up the lyric? What did you bring up the lyrics to?
Casuals, everything around me, singing dollar dollar bill, y'all, dollar dollar bill, y'all, singing dollar dollar bill, y'all, dollar dollar bill, y'all. You know that Wyclef Jean song, Jean? Yeah.
I do. I don't think it's ever been done that well, but I do.
Thank you. That was my song. I used to put it on replay in the front. That's not, okay, I admit it. That was a song where I was like you. Once you hear it and then you replay it like a million times, that was the song. Yeah. I feel bad for my friends.
Oh, could you do that? I'm sorry. This is a little off track, but what are you doing? Could you do that crappy thing you do with your necklace?
Yeah.
I should have made this the point counterpoint today. We got into an argument today. Another argument, believe it or not.
Gosh, what's going on with us?
They're not really arguments or fights. They're just more of like little disputes.
PKMSing.
No, the point is like I don't have a filter. I try not to live... I don't like having a filter. It just life's too short for a filter. You know what I'm saying? So like you got to be honest.
If you're a bitch, then you're a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, you don't go out of your way to be a bitch unless the guy's brushing his teeth really obnoxiously loud in the stall next to you. But then you got to be a bitch. But normally, I don't go out of my way. I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
I just like being honest about stuff. So today, we go to lunch, right? And she's wearing her necklace. You're going to have to stand up because they can't see it.
I'm wearing a very cute outfit today.
So she's got this pearl necklace. So, and she's got it tied into this, like, stop moving around like a...
I'm modeling.
Michael J. Fox. She's got it tied...
Rude.
Ow. Tied up like... So I thought that she found it like that in her closet, right? I thought it was just like all knotted up and she didn't take the time to like really undo the knot, right? No, display how it's supposed to be.
Like this.
Okay, so you had it like this. So I'm like, what the F is happening with your necklace?
Yeah.
That's what why don't you untangle the necklace? Like,
I think it's
like, what are you doing? It looks
style.
like... So I'm like, and you know me, like I don't stop at that. I'm like, that's garbage. Look at that thing. Did you go to work with that? Did people make fun of you? Somebody had to make fun of you. Where the hell when you see... So I do all this, right? And she's just staring at your boy. She's just looking at me. She's like, So she finally is like, that's how it's supposed to be, jerk.
That's how I made it.
No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Otherwise, it looks like this. This is boring. This is boring. Or you tie it up and it's like choking you around the neck. You're like,
But that doesn't give you like then you don't go and just tie it into a random knot.
I decided to have my own style, and that's what I felt like doing today because this looks silly. No, this looks dumb. So I decided to tie a knot because...
Can I see it? I'd like to.
No, you're going to break it.
I'm not going to. Why would I break it?
And by the way, that's how I bought it, was in a knot. So
it was in a knot? They were selling it like that in the store?
You know what?
They didn't untie it in the store? It probably got wrapped up in shipping or something.
That's really rude. All right.
What
this is time for DK Pays at PK Phrases.
What's that? One more time?
We're doing the DK pays at PK phrases.
One more time, just for good measure, just one more time.
The PK phrase at DK pays.
Our generation's greatest.
No. Are you going to pay it this week?
No.
One more time?
DK's phrase at PK pays.
Our generation's greatest love story? Probably not. But still fun to watch. Welcome to our dysfunctional life, PK and DK show.
What?
Cosmic Chaos cracked me the hell up. New L'Oreal model. Also not a fight and all that stuff on the chat, of course. Join our chat. Get involved with the show. That's what we have it there for. Otherwise, we're just talking to ourselves. It's always good to see you guys in the chat. www.pkanddk.com.
And so for being in the chat, we also reward you. What we do is DK phrase that PK pays. And so we do 3 phrases, and that PK will eventually pay you.
What do you mean eventually pay? I was like late. Larissa, I'm sorry, honey. That is my bad. It took 7 days to get it out, but that is my fault. That is my fault. But, I try to be pretty on point with that. All right.
So what we ask for you to do is I'll say the phrase, and then you write it down word for word. And then at the end of the show, we're going to give you a 30-minute window. And then at that point, you have to send all of your phrases into PK at pkanddk.com. He's going to write down all of the winners. He's going to put them into a bowl or a pitcher or whatever we have available, maybe this wine glass. Stir it up, and then I'll pick the winner.
All right, very nice. And this is the second of the 3 phrases, and you're ready to go. Please take your time. Don't mix it up. I don't want these people confused. I want them to win. I want them to do good. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to DK for your second DK phrase that PK pays. Go ahead.
Itty bitty polka dot bikini.
Now, if you misspell a word, I'm going to let you slide. That's fine. But you have to have the exact words. All right?
The exact phrase.
The exact phrase.
Which one more time and one more time only. Itty bitty polka dot bikini.
Okay.
Okay. Very random today.
Giving you a second to write that down as I let that wine digest as well. That's good wine. What is that?
I already told you. So how about you listen back?
All right. She could just say storyteller, but she's got to be a bitch about it.
It's a Pinot Noir out of Sonoma.
I didn't need the whole spiel again.
At 55 degrees.
It's not 55 degrees right now.
I know. Our Studio C is very hot for closet.
I've got the AC vents on. What are you talking about?
Get it higher.
Why are you on my case? What have you done to contribute?
I need to do a pineapple here in a minute.
Got it. I'm on point for phrase number 2. Reno Cochino, I'm going for you, baby. Larissa Williams, what's up? She says, you're still my boy. That is my bad. I got to take responsibility. My fault.
She needs her movie money.
Because I know I wanted to get her the money so she can buy a bottle of wine as well, so she can drink wine with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's not a lot of money, and my apologies. Sometimes we're going to have more money than others. Right now, we're pimping on a budget because there's all kinds of stuff that happened
there's a lot
in our life. Not all. We're going on a... Isn't there a movie called A Wedding and a Funeral? I think there is. There's a movie called that, right?
There is, and that's going to be us this weekend.
And it's so again, like when we take 2 vacation. Well, not 2. That sounds bad, but we try to like visit like all of our friends and family instead of going on just vacations on a beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we talked about like how our we split the last week that we have off and did a couple of days, and then we visited our family, but there was a death. This weekend we have to get this. We got to go to Chicago. You in fact leave tomorrow?
I leave tomorrow at noon. Yes, all the way to Chi-Town.
By herself, which normally we just don't travel by ourselves.
No,
but
I'm not a fan of traveling alone at all, but I'll make do.
Yeah, so then I work on Friday morning, and then I fly out, and we're in a wedding. It was our friend's wedding, best friends out there. It's going to be awesome. And then we fly out of there on Saturday, and then we're going back to Portland. By the way, anybody got any connections at the Nike employee store? Holla at your boy.
Okay, we're going back to Portland for a funeral, and you're asking about Nike discounts? That's so shameless.
Well, because we're going to the funeral. So we're flying into Portland Saturday night, and we're going to a funeral down in Eugene on Sunday. And then we're flying out on Monday back here. So it's like just mixed emotions, man. It's like one of the greatest days of our lives, one of the saddest days of our lives. And it's like all in one weekend. And it's just, we've just been emotional wrecks about it.
Yeah.
I think, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I've never had a very close death in my family. This one's
or a really close wedding as well. Like you have to balance it out, you know?
Yeah. So I mean, the death alone has been pretty hard. PK did a a video that had my eyes balling out yesterday. So.
I told you yesterday. I was like,
I know.
And I wanted to do this as a favor for my buddy because he was one of my best buddies, but it was so hard to like work on this video because it's like you see these pictures and the videos and it's just so damn sad, you know? So, it's just been mixed emotions.
It definitely is mixed emotions, and then it makes me, when we go to Chicago and we go to visit our friends and we're in their wedding, we're fortunate enough to be that close and they've invited us to be in their wedding, so you just have to enjoy all of those times to the fullest because, again, you never know. This was very unexpected, our other friends passing. So.
And honestly, I've been freaking the F out, like freaking out. Mm-hmm. It didn't help that I'm coming home yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
It was yesterday.
So I'm coming home yesterday, and the entrance to our building, right next to our entrance, is like this horrible intersection where we sometimes like just go around the block to avoid it because it's so damn bad. They need to put a light there, but they haven't, and whatever. So I'm pulling up, and literally like 2 minutes before me, this fool had to have been on the cell phone because it was only him. He didn't hit another car, nothing else. And they found the cell phone next to his head. He veered off the road, speeding, hit a telephone pole, snapped that bitch in half, flipped the car, and like slid down the road, right? So I pull up as the ambulance people come out. They bring out the jaws of life and crap. They're like prying the door open. I'm like... And so it doesn't help, like, by, after going through something where we haven't gone through a lot of deaths, so I'm going through that, and then I'm seeing this, and then the whole time I'm, like, worried about you, like, I hope you get home without an accident and something, and it's just, like, life is so damn precious, so just enjoy every damn minute you have. Screw the haters.
Yes.
Do what you want to do.
True.
I don't want to preach, but, it's just been...
Yeah, it's been a very
I've been an emotional wreck, man.
I know.
And I don't get emotional. Like, I don't care. Like, you want to fire me? Fire my ass.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah, PK rarely ever shows emotion.
Yeah, but it's been real hard.
Yeah. So
I just got a coupon for a friend for 30% off Nike. Larissa! There you go. I mean, it's Nike.
It is.
How often you get to go to the employee store? Actually, I don't think we have time to go to the employee store, unfortunately.
We're there for such a short amount of time. Unfortunately, we do travel, but every city is 24 to 36 hours, and then that's it. But
hey, the other thing is like I'm supposed to have a tux for this wedding, but I haven't picked it up yet, so I hope it's there.
It is? Did they call you or send you a confirmation email?
No.
Okay, well, maybe you should do that. Yeah.
Because I got to get it tomorrow somehow, right?
Yeah, either way. Yeah. Yes, especially since you're you're missing the rehearsal dinner and showing up just for our ceremony.
It's not like I want to miss the rehearsal dinner.
I know. But I'm just saying, you better get your tux.
Okay. Just going through the chat real quick. By the way, the chat, www.pkndk.com. Big thanks to everybody in the chat. Jerry, Matthew, Liz, Panda Bear. What's up, baby? Zachary, Raymond's in there. Your brother?
Yes, hi.
So did you want to skip over that topic? Juan, Larissa, Adam's in there.
No, I'll preach on. That
Cosmic, everybody's in the chat. So thank you guys. Appreciate you seeing familiar names in the chat at www.pkndk.com.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details now at www.pkndk.com. It's the adventures of PK and DK.
New study says your friends aren't your friends by accident. People gravitate towards people who have similar DNA, so your genes match about 1% of your friends' genes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's the same amount that you'd share with someone that's your fourth cousin.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty interesting. I wanted to get that out there. All right. Before I get to my tips like a mug, which is a segment called Hack Yo Life Fool. Is that what I called it?
That is correct.
Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Before we do that, let's go 1 minute inside your head right now.
And now, 1 minute inside DK's head.
All right. So
And I don't know, by the way, I'll do it afterwards. Go ahead.
So this week we have a mutual friend, PK and I, who has asked for advice numerous times, and we've both given our honest, open advice. And then for some reason, he ignores that advice, and then therefore he ignores us. So, for example, I say it's probably not the best idea to move in with your
you put him on
ex-girlfriend.
blast. Hold up. I thought we were gonna do our other friend.
No, this is the truth. It's Real Talk Wednesday.
Oh, damn. Yo,
so-
somebody had some wine tonight.
So I said,
Yo, go ahead. You speak on, girl. I'm not going to interrupt you no more.
thank you. So you asked for my advice, and I said, hey, probably not a good idea to move in, especially with a girl who's now your ex-girlfriend who brings over another guy. And you ask for my opinion, and I say, no, don't do it. And then you go on and then you do it. And then you don't call, you don't text. I find out from a mutual other friend that you're doing it this Friday, and yet I have no message on my phone, no call, no text, and I just feel like you're ignoring me because you don't want to hear the truth. But why on earth would you ask for my opinion if you didn't care and you're not going to listen to it anyway? So just 1 minute inside my head, that's the truth. That's how I feel. Done. Done.
Dun da da dun 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 da da dun. But to be fair, let me be
fair. They're not being fair.
Let me play devil's advocate for just 1 minute. Because your boy is the king of like, I don't have time for confrontation, so I just won't like call people back. So if like AT&T's blowing me up saying, yo, fool, where's that payment yours 3 months ago? I'm like, in fact, you're the one. Pimp move. You guys ready for this one? I know you're ready for this one. So, because I got tired of getting heckled on the phone when I don't pay a bill, I just put her number as the primary number.
And that's what you did? I keep getting all of these missed calls and texts, and it's so annoying because I get like every day 1 or 2 missed calls from the same damn number.
Yo, I ain't got a worry in the world. They don't call your boy at all. I should show you my phone. I have blocked all of these calls because I don't know who this is. Stop calling me. And I keep getting so angry. And it's your fault. And you know that's what it is. Your boy ain't stressing about nothing. No gray hairs. AT&T ain't calling me. And every once in a while, she'll be like, AT&T. Because he doesn't tell me every time the AT&T text or calls, right? Every once in a while, she'll be like, AT&T's been on my ass. I'm like, oh, I guess it's time to pay the bill. Because that means like for a month, they've been calling her ass.
Oh, my God. You're ridiculous. And you guys don't get it twisted. It's not that PK just pays for everything. I have a lump sum amount that I pay him at the first.
Oh, hold on.
It gets dispersed.
Hold on. Somebody said I need an applause. Thank you.
No, I need an applause.
There you go. All right.
That's for me.
What was your point?
DK needs an applause.
No, it says hashtag applause.
Yeah, but if you read above, it says lay it on us.
Okay.
Applause.
Go back to what you were saying, like about the bills or whatever.
Oh, it's just not that you pay for everything. Like once a month, there's a lump sum amount that I give to you. I transfer into your bank account so you can disperse through rent, through this, through that, through that, through that. Like it's all, I pay PK and he pays it out. But now PK's like...
PK been buying equipment for the show, y'all.
Yeah, apparently. So I guess that's where DK's money's going.
It's DK's phrase that PK pays, not the other way around, y'all. They got to pay for that phrase somehow, right?
Either way, I'm still #mad.
So anyway, AT&T doesn't bother me at all. And every once in a while, you're like,
But, I mean, you've also had it where you ignore things or you ignore people and you hold grudges for a long time.
Yeah, but that's if if I think I'm mad, then I hold the grudge. Yeah. But yeah. But what was the original point was you're mad that homeboy didn't tell you that he was moving in.
I just get upset because like when people ask for your advice and you give them your advice.
Well, maybe they disagree with your advice.
Well, I just think that they're being stupid and naive, and if you want to end up,
maybe they just don't want to hear your advice.
I know, but I've already told them advice several times, and then every time they're like, "Oh, you were right."
Let me make a point.
Right.
Can I make a point?
Damn right, I know I'm right. So just listen to me.
Let ACL. You like this shirt? That's one of my good shirts. Let me make a point real quick, please. Hallelujah. This is my point. It's a free country, so you can give your advice. You give your advice, and that is it. You're done. You are dispensed. You are excused from the situation.
You just like backhand.
Yes.
Get out of here.
That's what you are. You give your advice. I want to hear your advice. I want to take in that advice. I want to soak into your advice. I want to bathe in your advice. And then you are excused.
Okay.
That's what you are. Be gone.
God.
Out.
Yelling.
Be gone. I cast you out. Right? That's how life works in a free country. And let me make a point with a simple point. All right? It's a free country. So if somebody wants to do something dumb, they're allowed to do something dumb. You can't get mad. It's not your life, whatever. If it involves you, that's a different story. This does not involve you. Right? You have to let people make their own mistakes and to grow from those mistakes. I am the king of those mistakes. I had a house. house, repoed, not a car, a house.
Oh, God. Is that what you call? I thought it was a short sale.
Whatever.
Is that
Them
the same
bitches
thing?
took the house.
Is that the same thing?
Put the note on the door. I ain't paying you rent. Put it on the door. I learned that lesson of I don't need this house the hard way. I learned the lesson of I should have been smarter with what to do in the thing and look into the future and maybe save and maybe a 401. I should have been a lot smarter than I was. It's a free country. People can make those mistakes and learn from them. I dated chicks before you that were horrible for me.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Right.
Made those mistakes, learned from those mistakes, and then ended up with you.
Yes. I dated you and I made mistakes and I'm going to end up with someone else. Just kidding, honey.
But that's my point. That my point is.
I
then
know.
every once in a while, people in the free country are allowed to make those mistakes. And every once in a while, those mistakes stick.
I know.
And my point with those mistakes stick is the kid that wanted to look like Justin Bieber and got like $20,000 worth of plastic surgery. Now all of a sudden, he's like whining. He doesn't want to look like a lesbian. So he went in to get that plastic surgery corrected. And the doc is like, yeah, we can't do anything about that. You're stuck looking like Justin Bieber.
I understand.
Free country, free to do those mistakes.
However,
say it.
How many times do you have to ask for somebody's advice and you give them the advice and they never listen? Like, when do you just, at that point, when do you just give up? And you're like, all right,
that's your bad. You should be like, no more advice.
Conversation.
Done with this conversation.
And then I'm personally not going to answer any more of your calls or questions because you don't
have to not answer calls. You don't have to answer calls. No, you just say this conversation is done. We'll talk about other things. But anything that pertains to this conversation, I cast you out. Finished. Done. Dun da da da.
Dun da da.
Dun da da da. You like that?
All right.
Oh, somebody take that down. Dun da da da.
Why are you so loud?
I'm a loud human being.
Yeah.
You're going to have to deal with that. That's what you married, a loud human being.
I know.
And like I was saying, in a free country, dun da da da. I can be loud all I want. There you go.
Sorry, it's still echoing in my ear. Hey, do you have the video, by the way? I want to show everyone the TV behind us is back up.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are watching the podcast or watching live, it now shows PK moving his hands aimlessly at nothing.
Well,
but it's behind me. So
I hate you right now. You suck as a human
there.
being right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the espresso is kicking in. Do you see that TV, that wonderful TV? Let me explain something.
Hold on, I'm pushing it up real quick.
Hey, it's still on the wall.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'm very surprised.
That TV was coming out of the wall like with a quickness to the point that I was like, I know it's kind of hanging a little out the bracket, but I think it's still like staying up, right? So that was on Friday. On Monday, the bracket was like this much off the wall. That TV, if you go back to the old show, that TV was leaning like a motherfucker.
I know. I think secretly PK was trying to like crush me because it was leaning up against me.
I want you to compare. Maybe we can take like 2 images and compare. Mm-hmm. This is the TV now. Move a little to your right. Did you forget where your right is?
Yeah.
Look at the TV right now and then podcast the show and then look at the TV. This bitch was leaning. So I finally took it off the wall, right? And then I'm drilling and I'm putting holes in the wall and stuff. And then this bee sneaks up behind me with her phone and scares the living piss out of me.
Do you have the video?
No, I do not have the video. It's online.
Oh, okay. Then watch it and I'll retweet it later.
I'll tell you what. We'll put the video, boom, right here. We'll put the video in the replay. It's going to be right here. You can click on it. You can watch the video. But yes, she scared the living crap out of me.
I love doing that.
As I'm trying to do man's work.
Yes. The holes were literally like this big. Like they're the size of quarters. I'm like, how's that going to fit? He's like, just trust me. I'm like, okay, well, I trust you when we put the TV up and it's obviously not falling up. Why do I have to be quiet?
Because we live in an apartment building.
Okay.
So we don't want anybody to go to the front office and be like, hey, homeboy has a whole blown studio in there with big holes the size of quarters in the walls.
I'm sorry. I thought we were in Studio C, downtown Houston. I don't know what you're talking about being in an apartment.
But I'm just saying, when Jeff the maintenance guy comes up here and he's like, what the F are these people doing? Look at all these outlets and power cords. Or when the building catches on fire.
Oh, good God.
And then it's going to be your fault because you wanted to blabber your mouth about my 1/4-inch holes.
Well, we have 1/4-inch holes in Studio C, downtown Houston. Apartment, I don't know what you're talking about. This is definitely not a closet.
Hack your life, fool! This is when the show starts getting good because the wine kicks in. This is when the show starts getting good. Says everybody but one in the chat room. I'll let you guess who the one is. All right, this is called Hack Your Life Fool. And these are some pretty cool little hacks that we found. And then I'll get to the WTF segment. We've got to speed this up because every week it's like we keep going longer, but it's just like it's fun hanging out with you guys. All right, so here we go. These are travel tips. We're going to hack your life with travel tips, and then we're going to go with summer tips. Some interesting little tips that I found that I've been searching, trying to put this together for you, that I thought we can all use, and are pretty cool, and then you tell me if they're stupid, cool, whatever, all right?
All right.
Like, use a private or incognito window when booking flights and hotels online. And why? Because, and I was pissed at this one, I guess your computer's cookies or whatever, your history, searches and knows where you go to visit, whether it's like a small town out of town, your town, maybe you're having like a little romantic night in Houston from like Katy, or in Portland from like Vancouver or something, or Tualatin where we used to live. So your computer knows where you visit, so then it jacks up the prices of the hotels that are in those areas.
Yeah.
How jacked up is that?
It is very jacked up, but I could definitely understand why. Because when you search like shoes for certain reasons and you go on to different websites, like I mean I understand they keep track of everything. Like, trust me, every time I go to like Nordstrom, they're like, you have these fabulous items in your bag. Like they keep track. I mean, that's a business.
You don't raise the price just because I like to visit a certain area. I spit on you.
Oh God.
To whoever came up with that program.
I was just thinking that maybe those websites should actually give you a discount for continuously coming back in looking at their services. Thank you very much.
Wouldn't you? You would think.
Would.
Wouldn't that make a lot more sense than like trying to jack up the rate because that's where you go to visit?
You'd think so, but there's dumbasses like us and we didn't know that, so we pay like triple the price.
So clear your cookies and use like a private browser window, or you can do a search on that when you're booking hotels or whatever, because I was pissed with that.
Mm-hmm.
Pissed. All right, also keep loose chargers and cables organized with a glasses case, like a sunglass case. You can open that bad boy up and store your sunglasses in there. You put all your cords and then you can close it, and then all your cords are in that little bag. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and then they're like right there with you, because I always keep my glasses in my purse, so that way I'm not searching through PK's like 3 man purses to find a
Do you want to do the dryer sheet one? Because I know you were excited about that.
So put a dryer sheet at the bottom of your suitcase to keep your clothes smelling fresh. I like to do that in our like underwear drawers to keep things fresh. Anyway, okay.
Really? Is that what that's in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I'm like, I thought you took my underwear out of the washer and just like forgot the dryer sheet in there, and I've been throwing them away, and like they always like reappear, and I'm like, DF, this dryer sheet will not go away. Why is it still in the drawer?
Yeah, I keep your shit fresh, bitch. Go on.
Okay. Use a spring from an old pan to protect chargers from bending and breaking. That's like at the very base of a charger. Let me see if I have a charger in here. I kind of do. Hang on. Okay, it's plugged in.
Yeah, it's probably not unplugged that whole
I have a charger. We'll put up a picture later or something. Also, use a binder clip to protect the head of shaving razors, which I never knew. Like, I forgot my electronic razor, like when we went on our trip, so I bought like some Bix razors. Mm-hmm. Boy, it was Murder City up in my neck. It was like bleeding everywhere. It was like the worst thing ever.
That was pretty bad.
Do you want to pick it up from there?
Yeah, if you forget your wall plug, charge devices through the USB slot, like on your TV, or if you like roll clothes instead of folding them, you also you use a lot more space.
Yeah, a couple
when
things.
You fold them. So
this I knew from back in the day. You roll all your clothes in a suitcase, you save a ton of room. Also, in the back of a TV, like the one behind her, there's a USB plug. So if you forget the actual the other end of the USB cord,
the adapter,
bam, you can plug it in the back of a TV at a hotel. I also do that to like have speakers with me, because sometimes like I'll bring the cord that goes from the phone to like an RCA jack, and I'll use the back of the TV because they usually always have them, and use the TV as a speaker to jam out, to rock out my out. Mm-hmm. Also, when reserving airline seats for 2 people, get an aisle and a window seat, because if the flight is empty, nobody's going to pick that middle seat, so then you got the whole row. And if somebody does pick the middle seat, then you can say, hey, would you mind trading with one of us? Because who's not going to pick an aisle or a window over a middle seat? So either way, you get to sit next to each other, and then bam.
Yeah, that's good. We've been on a few flights, and they've been very, very, very packed, like to the point where there's so many people. I mean, I could tell you a story real quick. But
Tell me a story.
Okay, real quick. When we were in Hawaii, there was a guy and his wife. They were probably in their 70s, trying so hard to get back to Portland. And I felt so bad. The guy kept going up, are there any empty seats? Are there any empty seats? And she's like, you're number 6 on the list. and she only called 4 people. So him and his wife had to wait to the next flight. And I kind of felt bad. I was like, well, maybe we can trade them or something, but we also had to get back. So
I'm stuck in Hawaii. What will I do in the sun of the ocean?
But if it was like an emergency or something, that's why I felt guilty. But anyway,
that's what I love about you, though. You do have a big heart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe somebody can message me on Facebook. The Foursquare is the only like real social networking I didn't get into, but they're in a list that I found online. It says get the Wi-Fi password from any establishments by checking the comments section on Foursquare.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was kind of neat, but I don't know what Foursquare is. So
yeah.
I knew this one from back in the day. Wait to buy airline tickets until 3 p.m. on Tuesdays, and typically that's 3 weeks before your flight. That is the absolute best time to buy an airplane ticket. That's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, 3 weeks before your flight. Get a free cell phone charger if you forgot yours by asking at the front desk, because everybody else forgets their cell phone chargers.
That is true.
So the front desk usually has an assortment of cell phone chargers. You work at a hotel.
I do, yes.
Do you guys, if I were to go down to your hotel lobby and be like, hey, do you guys have one?
Oh, we always have chargers. I remember, though, when they used to take it from my desk, and that was kind of irritating. But we do, like a lot of people.
Because people forget?
Yeah, but a lot of times people do forget. It's like right by their bedside, and like they wake up and all they do is like grab their phones, and they're in such a hurry to leave, but they forget we've been guilty of that several times. So yes, hotels do have a lot of chargers.
And the final travel tip in the Hack Your Life Fool. Can you say the fool with me?
Fool?
I think that, no, you got to say fool.
I don't like the L word. I like fool better.
Fool?
Yeah.
Okay, you just do fool. I'm going to do fool.
Okay.
Hack
your life, fool.
No. Christ.
What's wrong?
You give me a headache. I need Excedrin.
Well, then why do you ask me to talk if you don't want to really hear me?
Because you need to follow directions.
Oh, okay. What should I say?
Hack your life, and then you pick it up with fool.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
In a new segment called Hack Your
Life, fool. I don't get it. What I'm doing wrong. I don't get it.
Just fool. That's all he's saying. It's fool. That's it.
Oh, I don't say the part you say. Okay.
In a new segment we like to call Hack Your Life Fool. Okay, now you're just doing it on purpose.
No, I thought I followed directions.
No, how?
Stop screaming at me.
I will not. I will do the rest of the show like this.
And I will just walk out of that Studio C door.
You cannot, because we're downtown.
I know when I get
One more
home.
time.
Okay.
A new segment called Hack Your Life Fool. Are you freaking just dumb?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Hack
dumb.
your life fool. Follow my lead.
What do I say? The hack.
You say it with me. No, you don't say the rest of the stuff. The rest of the stuff, say it in your hollow head.
You're a bitch. So I say hack your fool in my head.
No, you do not say hack your fool. Hack your life, and then you come in with fool with me.
Okay, got it.
It's a team effort.
All right.
Jesus.
Take 9.
In a new segment we like to call Hack Your Life Fool. Now, see? All right.
I got it.
We're done with that.
Ah.
Hey, no. F you, Cosmic Chaos, in the chat at www.pkandk.com. Don't say poor DK. Poor PK.
No.
I'm pretty sure everybody watching this show can do it with me, right? At this point, you all can do it with me. If I were to say, Hack Your Life Fool, I bet you...
I do it when I want to.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
Did you know you worked at Nike?
Correct.
Don't look at my notes. Where did Nike, the slogan, where did it come from? The Just Do It slogan, where is it based off of?
Eugene.
No.
Oh.
Do you know the instance? Where did it come from?
Was it Prefontaine and his
No.
run? No, I don't know.
No, read it.
Okay.
The Nike's Just Do It slogan is based off of a murderer's last words before getting the death penalty in 1976. He said, let's do it.
Really? And you asked Phil Knight, he approved.
Huh?
You asked Phil Knight, he approved of that statement.
I don't effing know Phil Knight, so no, I have not asked Phil
Yeah,
Knight.
well, how do you know that's true?
Because I read it online, and as everybody knows, everything you read online is true.
All right, Wikipedia PK.
Everything you read online is true. Top 5 right now.
Do you know how many five is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Maybe my favorite comment of the evening. We should have a prize for that. I can hear the manager just about ready to bust in with the eviction notice. LOL. That's from Raymond.
Oh, that would be awful.
For a conversation we might have been having earlier. Rena Coutinho says teamwork. Obviously, she has no idea what that is. And almost a seal laugh. I know we can't end the show until we get a seal laugh from her.
Why do you keep calling me fat? I do not look like a seal.
I didn't say you fat. I said you do a seal-esque laugh. These are the top 5 most common skills people think they're best and worst at in our PK and DK top 5. You want to start with the best or worst?
Yeah, let's start with the worst.
Okay. The worst. This is what people say is their top 5 worst skills, and they're willing to admit that these are their worst skills. All right. Okay. Shopping, the worst. Using technology. Cooking, being creative, and singing and dancing. I have to say every single one of them is on my list except using technology. With the cooking, I like to pretend I know what I'm doing, and I hope it comes out all right. In my head, maybe it's okay. But like other people, I'm sure are like, nasty.
But I think with us, we both like to cook, even though we both are awful at it. But we also have wine that goes along with it. So no matter, it's more about the experience with cooking for us. Like
you're not bad though. You just the problem with her is, and I don't know if you guys got girls or a wife or somebody that does the same thing. It's like she'll learn how to make a fantastic dish on Pinterest. Mm-hmm. Yes, she will. Tell them about your avocado egg.
I love avocado
Give their recipe.
It is you take an avocado, you split in half, you turn the oven on to 425 degrees, you crack the egg in it, you put it in the oven for 25 minutes until it's done, and then you eat it.
And it is amazing.
Yes.
I'm not being sarcastic. It is honestly an incredible dish.
Yes.
Right?
It is, and it's good for you. It's very healthy.
Only problem is she makes the same dish the same day, like... She makes the same dish like every single day for what? Would you go a month, 2 months?
I mean,
until I say something. It's like that's it. That's the only thing. Breakfast for the next month is an avocado egg because she learned how to do it, and I said, "Oh, it's good." So that's it. That's the only thing we get.
Right.
And it's not like she's only done this with one dish. She's done this with multiple dishes. Where I'm like, "Oh, this is good." And for the next 30 days, that's it. That's the only thing we're eating.
That's true because PK doesn't make shit. So whatever DK makes, he eats.
Who made dinner last night?
Me.
Let's move over to the best. These are the top 5. The top 5. PK and DK's top 5.
Do you know how many five is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These are the best things that people are willing to admit they're good at. So let's find. By the way, in the worst list was any of those. What are you bad at?
Well, I'm not worst at shopping, but I'm worst on spending money. I'm not very creative as well. So.
You're pretty creative.
No, I'm all right.
Technology, you suck at.
Singing, I suck at. Dancing, I'm amazing.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
I'm a boss.
Boss, B-O-S-S, or boss, B-A-W-S-E.
That's spelled incorrectly. So boss, as in
boss,
B-O-S-S.
B-A-W-S-E. Boss.
God.
Not a boss. No, boss is like, all right. Boss was a thing back in, like, I don't know, 2013. Boss.
Okay.
Boss, baby.
I'm
I'm a
glad
boss.
we've moved on to 2014.
It's 2014. Now you got to be a boss.
Okay.
That's B-A-W-S-E. Boss.
All right. So the best things that people are, and I'm curious what you agree with on this one.
Why?
Being on time.
I'm horrible at that. I'll be honest with you. I suck at being on time.
I know.
In fact, I don't believe time exists. Time is a man-created kind of contraption, right? I don't believe in time.
The sun just rises and the sun sets, and PK does whatever he wants to.
I show up when I want to show up. Let the chips fall where they may. Mm-hmm. Time just creates stress. Stress is bad for the body. I do not believe in time.
Being a good friend.
I do believe in that, and I think I'm a pretty good friend.
You are.
Now.
When you show up on time.
I will say this, though. If people are bad friends towards me, in my opinion, then I will be really, really bad friends. I can care less about you unless you care about me. If we can meet halfway, I'll be the best friend you ever had.
Well, at least you're honest. Organization.
I'm horrible at that.
Yes.
No, I'm actually pretty decent at that.
You're okay.
I'm good. And I have proof of that. Proof of that is my email box. It's got like 3 emails in there. Yeah, I delete everything. Everything.
I don't know if that's...
Calendar invites deleted.
I don't think that's called organizing. I think that's called just not giving a...
No, I'm organized as hell. I got 3 notes in there. Those 3 notes have something to say.
Do you want to know why you're so organized by your emails? Because you send me everything, and I keep a calendar for you for work.
The point is I'm organized. If you look at my desk, it's clean.
That's true.
If you look at my email box, it is clean as hell. I will delete. If you have some important thing, something important or whatever that you have to tell me, right? I will probably delete your stuff.
Yeah, so tell me. That's the key. Tell Denise, tell DK, and she will make sure he's there on time, if not early, wearing the correct dress code. So just tell me. That's what we've learned in this relationship.
I will delete your stuff, not under malice, just because I'm very, very organized. Mm-hmm. Be gone with your message.
All right.
What else?
Number 4.
By the way, these are PK and DK's top 5 common skills people think they're best or worst in. We did the worst list. Is the best list. Go ahead.
The best list at number 4 is saving money. People think that they're good at saving money. I suck at it. I'm bad. I fail at that one.
I'm horrible at saving money. Yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it. What else? And the last one.
All my money's in this. The last number 5 is having a ton of general knowledge.
I'm pretty bad at that.
Yeah.
But I am very, very good at calling people's BS out.
Okay.
You know, like I don't like, when people pretend like, oh, no, this. No, you don't.
No.
No.
Because you know it.
Because I disagree with it.
Oh, okay.
No, because people don't do the research. They just like see one article, and it's like I'm really good about saying, all right, if you do know that, like,
give us an example.
General knowledge, a general opinion is formed by some kind of research and what you've experienced in life. You have to put that into the equation. You can't just say, okay, I just read this article, so this is how it is. This is right. This is wrong. Whatever.
You read one article. And you formed your own opinion based on it.
I would like to say that I'm a conservative, but some stuff is liberal, like some of my opinions or whatever. Not getting political. I'm just using that as an example.
Okay.
Like all of my views come from like life experience with what I read, with what I see, with what you have to take everything in account. You can't just be like,
I'm all the way this way. I'm all the way that way. You're just center.
Yeah, you just know. Yeah. I think everybody says centered, so it's a cop out. But like for instance, this morning, here's a perfect example. This morning we were talking about. I read an article that said like 96% of high schools in France have condom machines in them. So immediately I'm like, damn, that's some hoes in France. So I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I don't know that I would want a condom machine in my high school. So then Ivan brought up the fact that he was like, well, what's the pregnancy rate? So I'm like, well, look it up, because I was busy working on this show. So then he looks it up and was like, well, the pregnancy rate there is so much lower. I'm like, great, but where did you find those facts? Because if you found it on some liberal website, then obviously it's going to say that. Yeah. If you find them on a conservative website, obviously it's going to say that. You got to look like at 3, 4, 5 sites. You got to know where you're looking, or know what their agenda is, and kind of like just put everything in together, because it's like there's just too much nonsense in the world.
Or just go, to the government website. But yeah, you're right. You can't just.
I don't trust those mofos.
Jesus, okay, well then fine. Then don't trust no one. Trust your own opinion.
Nobody.
That's the end of it.
Don't trust nobody.
All right.
What happened?
I have the last phrase that PK pays.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Very sad. Still had a lot of stuff to do.
I know.
We keep this bitch going.
We can. There's no problem.
I don't think you want to. So.
The only thing I have to do is just pack and go to work and leave.
All right, 3 DK phrases that PK pays us, and this is number 3. Go ahead.
As a reminder, how it works is that during the show, I have 3 phrases that I will say and I will tell you, and that at the end, PK will pay. This week, it's $40. So what you have to do is you have to be listening from the beginning of the show. That's why we appreciate our all of our listeners, but those ones who join us in the chat live every week.
Not the beginning of the show. Tonight could have been 10 minutes in because we had some technical difficulties.
Yes. So this is our 3rd phrase, and then once all the phrases are completed, don't send them in quite yet. Just wait. We'll tell you when. We're going to have a 30-minute window, and then send it to PK at pkanddk.com. Everybody who has the 3 phrases correct, we will write your name down, put it in a random drawing. Unfortunately, or fortunately, to whomever, for the guys, I'm sorry, the ladies have won the last 3 times. So
I'm going to laugh my ass off, though, if
it's another girl.
If it's like Larissa again.
Yeah.
Oh, I will laugh my ass off.
No.
And you know I'm about that bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about that life.
Yes.
So let the chips fall where they may. Good luck to my homies, though. I am hoping Cosmic is going to get some cash and some other people in there. Jerry, maybe, possibly.
We got Travis and Reno
Travis,
and Raymond and Robert. So the last phrase that I will say that PK will end up paying in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Hold up. I haven't been that late yet. Only like 1 week late.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sexy and I know it. Again, phrase number 3 with a straight face. I'm sexy and I know it. Oh,
you did it in song form.
Of course. That's my boys. I'm sexy and I know it.
Now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
Zachary, I saw your comment. You're not going to be in next week. You better podcast, though, fool. Don't email us the phrases that pays yet because it's not going to count. So you got to wait till we open up the window WTF segments of this week. I have a dream that you will win the lottery. And now by law, you'll have to give me half of your winnings. A judge has ordered a lottery winner split his jackpot with a waiter who predicted his win. Can't say this guy's last name. Faith something.
Oskin.
Decided to buy a lottery ticket after dreaming he was showing a bunch of cash to his manager. The next day, he told his boss, you got to buy this ticket. You got to buy his ticket. The boss bought the ticket. He won the lottery. And now the dude sued, got $857,000. Why? Because I guess the judge looked at the surveillance tape and he was like, well, you coerced him into getting the lottery ticket, and you did. And you get the cash. Is that crazy?
That should have been under that. Yeah. That's really stupid.
But the thing is, like, the manager is the one that picked all the numbers and bought the ticket. So even if the other guy, like, heckled him to buy the ticket, which I get, like, if you didn't buy the ticket, and that's kind of a dick move as well. Like, if somebody's like, buy a ticket, and I buy a ticket and win, I'm going to give them, like, a little cash, a little throwback. But I don't know, $857,000?
Yeah, no thank you. Okay.
I don't know, that's a lot.
That's quite a lot. I wish I had $857.
But I'm kind of torn because he wouldn't have bought the ticket if the other guy wasn't like on his case.
Yeah.
Either way, though, please believe I had a dream that you will win the lottery. So if you do, half. Send it over here. Houston Savage in the making in our segment today. That after he and 3 friends decided to rob a store at gunpoint, his 3 buddies jumped in a car, took off, left the 4th guy without, like, I guess they were just like in a rush or something. After robbing a store, that's the thing. You got to keep up with your buddies. So the other guy decided to carjack the manager's car, right? Got his keys, got in the car, tried to take off. The only problem was the car was a stick. He didn't know how to drive a stick, couldn't get out of the parking lot.
Oh, my God.
So he gets out of the car, right? The neighbor's like staring at him, probably laughing. So the dude just started blasting off. Bong, 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 bong. Shot the guy in the leg. They're still looking for him. He got away, probably on his feet.
I do not know how to drive a manual.
I don't know. Like, there's not like a life lesson. You got to know that, right?
I honestly believe that when you're taking your driver's ed class, that you should only be able to take the test with a manual. Like, everybody should know how to do it.
Let me go to this. This is my favorite story of tonight. Sleep tight tonight. After hearing this story, a couple heard a weird noise under the bed. Quote, it was a noise coming from something alive. It sounded like a dying possum or a raccoon. I have heard noises like that before, and it sounded like that kind of a noise. The sound grew louder. A sound of fierce scratching came from under the bed. They left in terror, called the cops, who discovered a woman on meth was alive under their bed with a butcher knife from the kitchen. They identified the woman, reportedly told police that she had been on a meth rampage for several days. Seriously, nothing haunts her dreams like a story like this. Just, everyday meth head hiding underneath your bed, scratching at your bedpost.
Can I ask what?
Would you imagine that?
Where was this story? Was it in...
Oh, middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere, yeah.
I'm just curious.
But welcome to Terror City.
Yeah, exactly.
Savages strike again, this time in San Francisco. That's where an 8-year-old girl selling candy outside was robbed on Monday. Surveillance video showed the girl and 2 of her friends inside a store holding candy and in cash. And behind her, you could see the person that robbed the 8-year-old trying to buy a beer. Robbed her for bus money. She's been arrested. Driver replaces steering wheel with pliers while driving drunk. Police were amazed when they pulled over a driver to find that 1, he was drunk, and 2, he had no steering wheel and he was using a pair of pliers. How do you do that and not get in a wreck is my question.
I don't know. That's insane.
Yeah. But still, as crazy as that is, not crazier than the meth head underneath your bed. Could you imagine that?
No, I'd freak out.
I want you, everybody tonight, like as you're laying there, you're going to sleep and you're thinking about whatever, maybe work, maybe jobs, I guess they're the same thing. Maybe your girl or something. As you're laying there and everything is dark, I want you to just close your eyes.
Oh, that's great.
Just picture a meth head with a big ass knife underneath your bed. Isn't that crazy?
That's so creepy. How'd you get in there? So many questions I have.
Well, that I will tell you. They were out to dinner, I guess, and she broke into the house and messed everything up. Oh. So they came home and they were like, oh man, somebody robbed our place. So they tried to clean what they could. They went to bed and they were sleeping there, and then they started hearing some noises, and then they got up and they were like, what the hell is going on? There must be an animal. And then that's when they left the thing, called the cops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details.
I hit the button twice. That is my bad. Do you want to do back in the day real quick? Let's wrap things up with some birthdays. You got some birthdays? Go ahead.
Birthdays. We have Will Ferrell, 47 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
47?
Gabriel Iglesias, 38. Yep. You know him as Fluffy.
Okay.
Brian Austin
Some of
Green.
these, I'm always entertained to know if you know who they are.
Yes. Brian Austin Green is 41.
Okay.
90210. Eddie Griffin, 46.
You know
comedian.
who that is? Okay. You know who Forrest Whitaker? Don't be racist.
Yes, of course I do.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes.
What's some of the movies he's been in?
Didn't he have one eye that was kind of crossed over? He won a few Emmys.
Emmys or Oscars?
Oh, Oscars.
Don't be racist though.
I'm not, but yes, I do know who he is.
Okay, what else?
We have Aja. She's 51. And again, you tricked me. I thought she was an artist of some sort, and apparently she is.
258 fine films, my friend, including Filet-O breast and a fistful of bimbos, not to mention Lays of Our Lives and 69 Pump Street.
Good Lord.
There you go. You know who Jimmy Johnson is, 71?
Yes, isn't he the guy with the NFL, but he doesn't travel on planes, so he just tours by bus?
No, that would be Madden. This is the former coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Back in the day, 79 years ago, my friends, in 1935, we have, evil prevailed in Oklahoma City when the very first parking meter was installed. 74 years ago, 1940, the tallest man in history, Robert Wadlow, died at the age of 32. At his death, he was 8 feet 11 inches tall, weighed 500 pounds. 26 years ago, Michael J. Fox got married. He's still married. Aww.
That is very sweet.
Not gonna be us.
There's hope for us, honey. There's hope.
21 years ago, did you ever watch Free Willy? Was released.
I had a personal connection with Free Willy because Free Willy was at the Newport Bay.
Did you
aquarium.
play Free Willy?
What do you mean? Wasn't there a song?
Yes, 15 years ago, the Blair Witch Project was released. How the hell was that 15 years ago? I'm feeling old.
I'll be honest, I never watched it because I was too scared. I don't like scary movies.
1999, Ghetto Jam Bills was out. 3 years ago, Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony announced they were splitting up. And 9 years ago, Sandra Bullock married Jesse James. So the only reason I put that in there is because I'm like, damn, that was 9 years ago? Your boy's feeling old. 12 days to World Hepatitis Day.
Okay, why would we know or care about? Okay.
I'm just, hey,
all right, thank
got
you
a lot of people in the chat. You never know.
Thank you.
16 days to Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm not feeling, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling all right about it, but no, I'm not that excited.
I'll have to have PK explain what that means. I have no clue.
Labor Day's coming up, 44 days.
Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Go on.
It's for the people that work.
No. Do you know what also is 44 days away?
And it's not Labor Day?
Before that. One day before that.
What the F are you asking? I don't know.
What is 43 days away?
I don't know. I don't know what 44 days is besides Labor Day because it said Labor Day's 44 days.
September 1st. 43 days means it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl.
There you go. Don da da.
One day he'll remember. I know we had this conversation last time.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
All right, do me a favor. Bring everybody up to speed on Point Counterpoint as I refresh the results.
Okay, so our Point and Counterpoint this week is: have you ever been mad at someone without really knowing the reason why you were mad? Maybe you forgot along the way.
Okay.
So, long story short, Friday, PK was mad at me. He told me on Sunday, but he doesn't remember the reason why. So, the answers?
Yeah,
what you can choose.
What the F? You people stink.
So,
all of you.
So what you can do is, PK, stay strong, homie. Be the man that we know you are.
All right, that's choice A, by the way. Choice B is no, and PK's an idiot. If you don't know why you were mad, then you're not mad. Men are stupid. That's from DK. You could have voted that. And apparently you did vote that because that's a 52.9%, and I'm still losing with 47.1%.
Yes.
You all suck. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I don't think so. I can't believe that earlier on the show I had to explain to you the reason why on Sunday you're like, I think I was mad at you Friday. Oh, really? Tell me why. Well, I don't know. I just am, and I still am. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what? Now I'm real mad at you.
That makes sense. And then I told him the story, and he's like, oh, okay. You guys, yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty much it. I don't know. We had a couple more things, but we're running pretty late. But we do appreciate you guys. I can't believe you're still here, but that's awesome and that's cool. And sorry about the technical glitch at the beginning of the show, which sucks because I was so. You know what happened today was I was overly confident that we had everything in order. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Never be overly confident.
I'm gonna walk the dog. You're the one that made me be overly confident. Yeah, you're like, Kiki needs to go for a walk. Where's Kiki?
Yes. Oh, where is she?
The hell is she? Oh, she passed out.
She's sleeping.
She passed out.
Oh, here she is.
Oh, great. So I'm trying to work on the show, and she was like, Kiki needs to go out. I'm like, well, take the damn dog out. I'm obviously working on the show. You take the dog out.
Okay, interesting.
Teamwork, right?
Interesting how this is coming about, because I'm like, do you want to take Kiki out? Yeah, give me a minute, and then we'll go.
Yeah, and then she kept, clapping on me.
Okay.
Did you not? I'm just saying, I was trying to get the show together, and then I'm like, I got overconfident, and I'm like, I got it all, and then we go on the air, and some of the stuff is not turned down, so that is my bad. Thank you guys very, very much, especially to the people that caught us live, that are in the chat, everybody from Zachary to Marcus to Sandyman? Have you been doing something inappropriate on the beach? Catherine, Jerry, Panda Bob Bear, everybody. Oh, you're in the chat. I have to thank you.
Thanks, love.
You like that? You just gave her the tongue.
Gross.
We will be back next Wednesday, even though we're doing some traveling over the weekend. But we will be back next Wednesday. Hit up our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. You could podcast the show at all times you can on iTunes or Spreaker. We appreciate that. Obviously, we appreciate everybody that catches us live. And we're about to start the window right now. If you have the phrase that pays, right now is the time. Email it to me, pk@pkanddk.com. You have to have every single phrase, every single word in there correctly. If you do that, the winner tonight, $40. Please tell a friend. Please tweet us. We appreciate that. Hashtag PK and DK. You'll come up on our website. So that's definitely appreciated. Anything else I'm forgetting?
No, we just gotta take your phone and start that little timer, and we definitely appreciate. We got kind of a long weekend, but we'll tweet along the way. We'll send pictures.
And I'm kind of excited. We're back in Portland. I'm very, very excited about that.
I know. I love Portland.
I'm gonna buy one of those shirts. Portland has these carpet shirts. The carpet's so horrible in Portland at the airport. They made shirts out of the carpet.
Because if you've ever, it's that awful bright green with some random spots and patterns, and people take their pictures of their feet. They're like, I'm here, and now they have shirts and socks.
How did you know about that before we got to Portland? Hold on, let me put this down. How did you know about that?
Because it's all on Facebook. Whenever whenever PK is leaving, whenever people are leaving, traveling, they just take pictures of checking in Portland in that nasty ass carpet. And I do remember as a child, because my dad traveled a lot, going home, and I'd be excited to see my dad, but I do remember that awful carpet. Yes.
So next Wednesday, God willing, I'm gonna have the actual.
God willing? Okay.
I'm terrorist now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy this shirt.
Not allowed on the plane. I'm glad I'm flying solo.
I'm gonna buy the shirt next Wednesday. You will see the Portland shirt. I'm gonna have that bad boy on. It's gonna be awesome. And you're flying solo, which means that what are you sad about that for? We always fly together.
We always fly together, so I don't.
Can I ask you a question though? Because this is I might have a problem. I don't know if I want to ask you this question.
Okay.
When we typically fly, when we get to our destination, we take a cab. So we drink on the airport and on the plane and stuff. We usually we got cut off on Alaska Airlines. They were like, 3 drinks is all you could have on this flight. Whatever. My question is, when you're flying without me, are you going to be drinking?
I will have a glass of wine, correct, because I have 4 free drinks, and so I'm going to use one.
But that's it?
Flight. Yeah, just one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink heavy.
Oh.
I'm going to have one and probably take a nap, but I need one too, unless I can have one at the bar before the plane, but I cut work so short that I
might have a problem, because even if I'm flying by myself, because typically when we fly together, we kill a bottle of wine, and then we got some shots coming and stuff. And
yeah, but that's usually on flights longer than 3 hours, just so everyone doesn't think we're that.
My asshole. No, that's not true.
Yes, that's very true.
That's not true.
Unless we're going to Vegas.
When we went to Chicago, we had a lot more than one glass of wine.
We didn't have a bottle and glasses.
Yes, we did.
Of
A bottle
and
is 4
shots.
glasses. We definitely had 2 glasses each at the very, very least.
Okay, well, that's different than a bottle each.
And I'm pretty sure we had a couple of glasses at the airport. So that makes it a bottle.
God, we have problems.
So, I was just saying that, like, hell, I know I'm flying by myself, but I'm still getting my swerve on.
You should probably be cautious, especially when you're flying in alone and going exactly right to the wedding.
No, because I land and just take an Uber, baby.
But you still have to be in a wedding.
Yeah, but I take an Uber, and Uber's going to get me to the wedding.
But you just need to be sober when you go to the wedding.
It's not my wedding.
I don't care. You're in the wedding.
What do I have to be sober for?
You're not going to be wasted at our friend's wedding.
No. I can't?
No.
Yes, you can.
You can get wasted after, but not during the ceremony or the pictures or the cocktail hour. Absolutely not.
See, don't listen to her. You just got to have a little bend in the knees, right? And you're fine as long as you can stand straight. You don't fall over.
You better not be wasted at the wedding.
Well, I'm not saying I'm going to get trashed. I'm just saying I'm going to have a couple of drinks on the plane.
A 2-hour flight, and you're going to have a couple drinks.
It's 2.5 hours. Don't short me in the 30 minutes, all right? All of a sudden, Mother Teresa over here is like lecturing your boy.
You're already missing the rehearsal. I just want you to be on your best behavior and get your tux tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. No problems. Good times.
Get your tux tomorrow.
I'm going to get my tux. Calm your ass down. Anything else that you would like to throw out there before? Because we're running real late today. By the way, these shows are supposed to be like an hour. So like now we're like an hour and 44 minutes. So this is why the show stinks. We got to get this thing on track. But we appreciate you guys being a part of this.
Thank you.
This train wreck.
I don't think it's a train wreck. People enjoy it. That's why they're still with us. They want to hear the truth. Here we are.
All right, very nice. So we'll see you next week. You'll hopefully see me with the Portland thing. If you're in Portland, maybe we'll run into each other, and that's it. Pretty much, yeah. All right.
That's it.
Have a great week. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com with replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 stop, bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.